In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on August 6, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Yankees versus Texas Rangers. The reeling Yankees are wrapping up their series against the surging Rangers on Wednesday afternoon, setting the stage for a finale that could see Texas complete a sweep while New York scrambles to snap a brutal skid that's exposed cracks in their once dominant form. Even after taking the first 2 games to push their edge to 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-heads, the Texas Rangers step in as slight underdogs with Carlos Rodon on the mound, but they've owned this matchup at home, going 4-1 against the Yankees in Texas dating back to last season and outscoring them 31-23 in those tilts. The Yankees have dropped 5 straight, a slide that's magnified their inconsistencies, and with the Rangers riding high, look for Texas to keep the pressure on and finish strong for the clean sweep. As our first pick for this matchup, the Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. These squads are grinding through 2025 in starkly different styles. New York tops the charts in runs scored, while Texas leads with the best team earned run average. Yet their clashes have leaned high, with the over cashing in 6 of the last 10 head-to-heads. For the Yankees, the over's gone 5-4-1 in their past 10 games overall, coughing up 32 runs in their last 5 on the road, and the Rangers have hit the over in 6 of their previous 10, plating 4 or more runs in 7 of those outings, so expect the bats to wake up and push this one past the number. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Blue Jays versus Colorado Rockies. The Toronto Blue Jays are set to close out their 3-game road series at Coors Field against the Colorado Rockies on Wednesday, where the high altitude could play its usual tricks, but Toronto's bats look primed to take full advantage in a matchup that favors the visitors from the jump. Even though Toronto's starter is bouncing back from a subpar showing, the Blue Jays should overwhelm at the dish against what's easily the weakest pitching group in the majors, making them a lock to handle business and cover. Colorado's dead last in run line performance at 46-66, while Toronto ranks third at 66-48, and the Jays have owned this head-to-head lately, winning 4 of the past 5, including Monday's 14-run demolition of the Rockies. The Rockies have stumbled through 6 of their last 9 overall, dropped 5 of 6 against American League teams, and lost 8 of 9 versus the American League East, which doesn't bode well for turning things around. Kevin Gausman, Toronto's righty, got tagged for 6 hits and 5 runs over 6 innings last Friday, including a couple of long balls in a 9-3 loss to Kansas City, but he's facing a vulnerable Colorado arm in Kyle Freeland, who surrendered 3 hits and 2 runs in just 3 innings his last time out. The Blue Jays sit in the top 8 across 4 key hitting stats, while the Rockies rank 30th or worse in 3 pitching categories, tilting this heavily toward Toronto dominating from start to finish. As our first pick for this matchup, the Toronto Blue Jays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Toronto's offense has been clicking all year and absolutely mashes lefties, posting a .750 team OPS against southpaws in 2025 that ranks 6th in the league. So if they jump on Freeland early, this one's sailing over without a doubt. The Blue Jays have cashed the over in 7 of their last 9 and sit at 62-47-5 overall, leading MLB in fewest strikeouts while topping the charts in hits per game and doubles per game, which spells trouble for a Rockies staff that's been a disaster at home with a bloated 6.32 collective earned run average, the worst in the game by far, and opponents batting .308 against them at Coors. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Rays versus Los Angeles Angels. The Los Angeles Angels are hosting the Tampa Bay Rays on Wednesday in the rubber match of their three-game set, where the Angels look to build on their home edge, while the Rays try to shake off a rough road stretch in a matchup that could stay tight and low-scoring given the recent trends for both sides. Before this series kicked off, the Angels had grabbed wins in 3 of their last 5 against the Rays and claimed 2 of 3 down in Tampa Bay earlier this year, setting a tone where they've consistently kept Tampa's bats in check. The Rays haven't topped 3 runs in 3 of their past 4 outings, and after dropping the opener to the Angels on Monday, it's clear Los Angeles pitchers have had the upper hand, posting a stingy 3.04 earned run average and 1.12 WHIP across their previous 10 meetings, which bodes well for containing a slumping opponent. Tampa Bay's been a mess away from home, dropping games at a 54.9% rate overall, including 6 of 7 on the road since the break and losing their last 6 away series, while the Angels have won over 51% of their home dates in 2025, giving them a solid foundation in Anaheim. Baz has been shaky lately, going 0-3 with a ugly 9.64 earned run average over his recent 3 starts, and the Rays' arms leaked 5 runs in Monday's loss, all pointing to the stats and momentum favoring an Angels win to close this out strong. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. The Angels have been bottled up to 3 runs or fewer in 3 of their last 5, and Tampa Bay's offense has gone ice cold since the All-Star break, managing more than 1 run in just 1 of their previous 4 games, which screams limited production from both lineups. With Baz lining up decently against Los Angeles despite his form and neither side generating much pop lately, the under stands out as a smart play, especially since runs figure to be hard to come by in this finale. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals versus Los Angeles Dodgers. The St. Louis Cardinals are taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers in a matchup where both teams are pushing to finish this series on a high note, highlighting the Dodgers' edge in talent and timely hitting against a Cardinals squad that's been grinding but coming up short in key spots. Shohei Ohtani's been stretching out his starts, going deeper and giving the Dodgers that dual threat boost, and after bulking up at the trade deadline, Los Angeles looks like the superior team overall, ready to capitalize. These clubs are worlds apart when it comes to cashing in with runners in scoring position. The Cardinals sit 18th with a .724 team OPS in those clutch moments, while the Dodgers top the league at .865, turning opportunities into runs like nobody else. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Dodgers money line is our full game side pick. Their road and home splits scream shutdown potential, with Matthew Liberatore at 2-5, a 3.52 earned run average, and .245 average against over 53.2 innings in 10 away games, while Shohei Ohtani 0-0 with a 2.57 earned run average and 1.14 whip across 7.0 innings in 4 home starts so far, keeping bats quiet. Since the All-Star break, offense has been a slog for both. The Cardinals rank 28th with a .652 team OPS, and the Dodgers are tied for 20th at .695 alongside the Cubs and Reds, which keeps the scoring muted. The under has cashed in 5 of their last 6 head-to-heads, pointing to another tight, low-output affair where arms dominate. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Astros versus Miami Marlins. The MLB betting action rolls on Wednesday, August 6, 2025, with the Houston Astros squaring off against the Miami Marlins in an interleague clash at Lone Depot Park down in Miami, Florida, where both teams look to make a statement in a matchup that could swing on shaky starting pitching and opportunistic bats. Spencer Arrighetti steps back onto the mound for his first start in 4 months, which raises some rust concerns, but I'm still riding with the Astros here against a vulnerable opponent. Jansen Junk has been getting shelled in his last 3 outings, including last Friday when he surrendered 6 earned runs on 6 hits and a walk over 5 innings in a no decision against the Yankees, leaving his command in question. Neither offense has lit up right-handers over the past 10 days, Houston at 91 WRC+, and Miami at 97 WRC+, but this starter matchup feels too shaky to ignore, with Arrighetti unlikely to go deep and the Astros bullpen poised to swing things in their favor late. As our first pick pick for this matchup. The Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. Look for both Arrighetti and Junk to leak a few runs early, setting up a game that pushes past the total with contributions from lineups ready to capitalize. Houston's got firepower in the order, even if they've underperformed lately, and facing Junk presents a prime spot for them to heat up and rack up damage at the plate. Miami relies on its rotation to stay competitive, but Junk stands out as the soft spot, and while their bats have been spotty, the Marlins should scratch across enough to help inflate the score in this one. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.